Hello and welcome to Studio 415.
Today we'll talk about homecoming week and the changes made to it.
You'll learn what determines the price of the parking passes and where that money goes.
And we'll talk to Officer Toby Rhymer about his departure from Carroll High School and who is taking his place.
For sports, we'll take a look at Carroll's own hockey team and their upcoming season.
I hope you're ready.
It's time to enter Studio 415. Welcome to Studio 415. I'm Nico DePremio.
And I'm Tara Maceros. Homecoming week is currently going on here at Carroll.
For our lead story, I spoke with student council members and leaders about what's popular and what's new about homecoming week. As homecoming week is quickly approaching, students and staff at Carroll High School are preparing for the annual homecoming week festivities, including pep sessions, powder puff, dress-up days, and the homecoming game itself. Although there are many homecoming week traditions that will remain the same, there are a few changes that will be made.
We felt that in the past that a lot of things happened on Friday, which made for a very full day. So we decided to take the volleyball game and move that to Monday, and then take the powder puff game and move that to Wednesday. That way it's not so many things in a row on Friday.
To channel school spirit, students participate in dress-up days determined by student council. Dress-up days for this year's homecoming include America Monday, Class Color Tuesday, Senior Citizen Wednesday, Character Day Thursday, and Blue, White, and Neon Friday. Homecoming week and its many traditions have student Ryan McKendry feeling grateful.
When I was a freshman, I had come here from a different state, and the whole Neon Nation thing was new to me, and so was Powder Puff. You know, that I'd never seen that before, and when I first saw it here at Carroll, I thought, wow, that's so cool, I have to do that junior year.
Student Goomer Sindo says Powder Puff is his favorite part of homecoming.
My favorite thing about homecoming week is powder puff, specifically the male cheerleading, because that's the best part.
To join in on the fun, come to the Powder Puff game Wednesday after school and the football game Friday night at 7 o'clock. For Studio 415, I'm Nico DePremio. As a reminder, students are invited to the Powder Puff football game and hog roast tonight at 6 o'clock. Admission is $2. Carroll's Blue Flame will be at the game supplying food, such as pulled pork sandwiches.
Students that drive to school know about the required parking passes.
Many students wonder why the passes cost as much as they do and what that money goes.
Studio 415 reporter Emily Drake took these concerns to the administration to learn the answers.
Carroll High students are required to purchase a parking pass, like this one, to drive to school and park during the school day.
CHS students pay $30 a year for a parking pass, and currently there are 518 passes being used. Several students that we spoke to were curious as to where the money collected from the parking passes go.
The money actually goes into a fund at central office where really essentially most of the money for school goes. And then it goes into more security stuff, so it's used for security.
More specifically, Mr. Basham elaborated that a large amount of the money goes into funding the Student Resource Officer program, security cameras, and other security needs. Despite the seemingly high prices, most students do recognize that the main function of the parking passes is to ensure their safety.
We need to know at all times who's in the parking lot, so that's why we have the tags.
It is important that students get their parking passes as soon as they can so no confusion surfaces. The passes are checked frequently by not only Officer Rhymer, but Mrs. Veith and Mr. Basham as well in order to ensure that safety. But students are not the only ones who have to abide by these parking rules.
Also, we have, in the staff parking lot, the staff members also have a parking tag as well that they hang from their mirrors.
Staff, as well as students, have to abide by all the same rules for all the same reasons. Although some students deem the parking passes unnecessary, it is ultimately here for one reason, and that is our safety. For Studio 415, I am Emily Drake.
Northwest Allen County Schools is fortunate enough to have a full-time officer employed with the district. Officer Toby Rhymer has decided that it's time for him to move on after being here for 3 years.
To say farewell, Jordan Maroney spoke to Officer Rhymer about his time at Carroll and what his plans are.
At Carroll High School, we have a school resource officer. His name is Officer Toby Rhymer, and his canine companion, Justice. They're both leaving in next upcoming months to set out for new adventures in their life.
Officer Rhymer has served in law enforcement for 10 years and has served at Carroll for 3 years with justice. He will work in the East Allen County School District where he lives as a school resource officer. Rhymer's last day at NACS is unknown, but he is sure that his last day here won't be easy.
I thoroughly enjoyed the 3 years here. I'm going to miss everybody for sure. There's a lot of familiar faces that I see every day walking down the hallways. A lot of the students that come up and talk to me, I mean, they're just going to be missed. It's going to be hard.
Rhymer's replacement will be Officer Doug Schrader, and he has been with the Allen County Sheriff Department for 4 years, and he will take over Rhymer's job as a school resource officer.
I really look forward to my time coming up here and getting to know everybody and working with everybody, and hopefully you guys will have a new resource officer K9 shortly.
Rhymer will carry a fond impression about the character of the staff and the students at NACS.
From here, but one thing that I will definitely take from this position is the generosity that the students and staff have when it comes to charitable organizations, and the amount of giving that's in this community is just unbelievable.
There are plans for Officer Schrader to have a K9 partner, but the plan of the date of the appointment are remaining undecided. For Studio 415, I'm Jordan Maroney.
Now for general announcements. Seniors, if you have any documentation of your second meningitis shot in your locker or book bag, please bring it to Nurse Klein. Your records need to be turned in by today.
Senior Pictures. Prestige Portraits has scheduled walk-in days for senior photos. They are this Friday, September 25th and October 2nd. Students can also call to schedule their appointment for a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. See Mr. Adelsberger in room 257 if you have any questions.
Are you interested in taking a trip to Los Angeles and Hollywood? If interested, see Mr. Johnson in room 417 as soon as possible.
Freshmen, Spikeball Club begins this Friday. There is a $5 fee and the club will be limited to 40 members. This is a first-come, first-served opportunity, so sign up in Mr. Taylor's room if you are interested.
Several colleges will be visiting Carroll in the next few weeks. They include Cedarville University, Otterbein University, and Olivet Nazarene, all on September 28th. Hillsdale College on September 29th, and Ivy Tech on October 2nd. Juniors and seniors may sign up to go to these college visits outside of the guidance office.
For our final story, we go to Andrew Studi for sports.
I had the opportunity to talk to some players and the head coach of Carroll's hockey team to find out what they are doing to prepare for the upcoming season.
Carroll Chargers hockey lost many seniors that impacted the team greatly, including Christian Sandberg, Brandon Bornkamp, and Jake Ramsey. This year's juniors and seniors plan to step up for the team and fill the gap for a unit that went to nationals last year. Despite going deep into the postseason, the Chargers are hungry this year to win it all.
It was disappointing losing state and nationals, but we ended on a good note winning city, and hopefully this year we can do it again and also win state this year. That's our main goal.
Because the Carroll High School hockey team is a club sport, it isn't funded by Carroll High School, but it does get support from students from Carroll. The CHS students that play on the team, which the school could do more.
It's expensive, and we get it, but just be nice to be represented by Carroll every once in a while. But last year we went to Natties, we got represented, but that's it. But it's fine, no hate.
The team gained Olivier Legault as a new head coach during the offseason. Some might say he brings an excellent resume with him. His players say they are very excited to see what their new coach has to offer and to see what he can bring to the table. Although this is Legault's first year with Carroll, some of the players have worked with him before.
Our new coach has done well. I've been with him for like 2 years now, and he just joined Carroll, so it's been well.
At the age of 15 years old, Legault was drafted into the Quebec Major Junior League. At the age of 18, he was drafted by the Florida Panthers in the National Hockey League. Legault has some goals that he would like to accomplish with the Chargers.
At the end of the year, I want, when the players start the year with me, I want him to be better, not only as a hockey player, but as a person.
The Carroll Chargers play the Leo Lions for the season opener on September 26 at 8 o'clock p.m. at Canlan Ice Arena. For Charger action for tonight, there are JV and varsity volleyball games at Woodland at 6.
Thanks for joining us today.
If you have any story ideas that you would like to see covered, mention them to any of the students in the credits or Mr. Johnston.
For all of us here at Studio 415, have a great day, Carroll.